in the same business, now business in endala businesses.
Yes.
So when there is no proper government policy, like any other business, the industry suffers. You know. Yeah. So those are some of the things that in our generation tugezako okukyusa for the betterment of now and the future. Probably about sokayo bandi birowozezzaako bikyusa, but also like we said, mindsets and the kind of exposure. When I went to Nigeria, I was surprised. Tewali bantu bana aba flash disk mbu ogenda ne bakutemera music
in Nigeria.
Bagayi baba bazitembeya. Naye batembeya original CD. Eya
Tonix oluyimba that girl wolufulumiza n'okola kopi z'olukumi zowa abaana ne bazitembeya
ne bazitunda. You get?
Teba duplicating.
So bazitunda ne bakolako kale nyinza ogamba nti Jackster, the businessman, nina oluyimba lwange olufulumye tuli mu pushinga chance okukwatayo TV, YouTube, blah blah. So nagamba kale tuke tukoleyo CDs
kakadde.
Let's say okay, kakadde ogenze wala kandu kaze kasobola okukoleyo CDs omutwalo ne bawa abaana original CDs. You know, ezizo kati nti omuyimbi nengamba kati CDs omutwalo ngenda kwameka buli CD kale 12 kati nagattako amagoba agagenti kale muyimi kwadde 12 buli CD nze ngenda gattako ebitaano kale naye wala bagendo zitembeya ali wala obukosto obugira kwawo tugenda gattako ebitaano ebirala sidigenda kutuuka ewa customer maybe ngeri mu 13 oba 35 enga muyimbi buli sida inako 12 naye nga neba n'omutunzi
distributor na yafunyeko manager ataddemu sente.
So uvumo kifo ky'okulwanagana n'aba pirates bakolagana bombi nti actually the pirates themselves kati be policing and Jackson bamanyi nti aina license a distributing a music wa Tonix and music kati bwasanga ate oli omulala nga
amudisuna ataina license
yagenda osooka omuwaayo agamba
utufiriza sente
you know. Wow. So nendaba nga bro tuli mu motoka abagayi balawo brand new whiskey brand new
because really
nengamba mu Uganda ogendayo nosanga nga enyimba za bwerere
ate nga mutaddemu
okay sisa bwerere nti omuyimbi gwe tofuna mukali of course abazitunda bacharginga nti ogendayo ojenga mbayita flash oba CD omusasula
olukumi
kati entuyozo
actually olukumi balutunda oluyimba lwa lukumi kati enaku zino
entuyozo it is someone's stock in the shop but he's not paying you, so go only supplier atasasulu.
Are you artists doing enough? You see, Nkulabye, the beauty is Nkulabye baddeko ku UMA Federation. UMA, you were there?
Yes.
I don't know, the Federation, you still subscribe with them?
Yes.
What are you guys, what do you discuss when you're there? What are you doing to push this? Because, I don't know, I think it's a deliberate intention for this corporate not being there. COVID, the government just said, mask, hakuna mask, they will get you in prison. And people had adhered to that.
And that has been our argument. Why is it that on copyright, people are acting like it's so hard, we have to negotiate? Bro, it's a policy, just pass it, enforce it, simple. Like you said, you say, remember mask. Mask. Police. It's simple as that. So because this is like evading, this is like tax evasion, I could say. Like I've explained, omuntu alina stock mu dduuka lye gyakola mu ssente.
Nanyini stock
tamusasulira. You get? So alina stock for free.
You the artists.
We've done and are doing what we can, but ultimately we do not have the power and the authority to make policy and implement it. We are not the government.
I feel like
we are not the government.
Because in the chendo was a Tonix. You just imagine Tonix. Kenzo, Chameleon, mutaddeyo guni tugenda kwekalakaasa.
Bro,
ku Monday tuli ku City Square.
That's one thing.
Eddoboozi baliwulire.
Yes.
Kumpaka.
Listen, you can do that, but you are still not the one who can pass that. Still, someone has to be willing.
Maybe the someone is adamant, is deliberately not paying attention. Don't you need to bite a bit? You need to bite a bit.
That is up for debate. That is debatable. But I understand your sentiment, and many share that sentiment that surely it's not something that's that complicated that it should take years and years to figure out, you know? But also maybe also, I don't know, policymakers are not well informed about
the
entertainment industry and entertainment and how it runs. Because of course our economy has been a traditional economy for so long, and people have it's agriculture, it's the usual stuff. So these new to Uganda but not new to the rest of the world. I feel like maybe that's why they drag with the policies. Maybe they're not certain, or it's not point.
Yes, they're not informed about that.
I feel like maybe because it's like a new industry to them. Like policy meant for entertainment industry has really never been given any attention for all these years. And they're not blaming them because really the industry was young. And they were concentrating on more pertinent, agriculture, the backbone of the economy, and all these other things. But now with the growth, seeing the demographics of the youth, and they're so into entertainment, the introduction of the social media.
And what hurts it is, as much the industry is not well streamlined, it is making them profits. Now GDP, we contribute something big on the Uganda.
Definitely. And money has been made from the industry for years in a way that maybe the other side, of course, us were artists, yes? We're entertainers and we're artists, so we're writing our songs, we're singing. We're not so much on the outside of policy. And I'll give an example of like that thing we always used to quarrel about, CRBTs. Nti omuyimbi okusanganga mu CRBTs zatu no muyimbi afuna, is it what? 4%. And it has been like that for the last 20 years. You get? For the last 20 years, bro.
Wow. The 96 again, the government never want.
Can you imagine the level of, I don't even know what the word for it is. It is unbelievable. But for all those years, nothing tutandika.
Yes.
Could I have known such a thing?
No.
Me who didn't have a plan of.
Watandika butandisi no chigwamu.
Yes. Nenga wale bali babimanyi nga babifunamu mu music waffe. There are people who made billions. Best believe. From Bera Nange, Suwiza, Yenze. Someone made billions.
Sure.
They are there. They are Ugandans. Thieves.
Wow. I think we need to do a show that really expresses these things. The pain of the Ugandan musician.
So like
in Nakuyawe. Okay. Now, Tonix.
I mean, just picture that. A person like Moses Radio, I think, should be a millionaire in dollars.
Yayimba.
You get? If those things were in place.
Because you said you started with Wizkid. Okay, full big. They were able to make money. Alert your boy. It makes him some money. He is able to invest in the next projects.
It's not a constant struggle, you know?
Yeah.
But
so,
once,
what has Wizkid, because you started with him, what has he executed better that you guys haven't? Why are they there that we are not there?
Structures. Structures on both sides, both government and private. The industry structures of structures, I mean, in terms of A&R, artists and repertoire. Management is a big problem in the industry. Professionalism of
the industry.
Yes. Onaja bachuka kubanga onaja ngamubi olinaja ngaja swamasape olinaja. So there is no visionary people in the industry. 3, structures again record labels.
I was Naline Gundi, one of the sweet kid, that gentleman, Charlie. And the guy just retired. His son, he has no. He has that pain. Is that pain? Ndi kutunda ennyanya naye waliwo agula ennyanya najja ku mudaala gwange natwala ennyanya n'agirya enkya nengenda nendeeta endala ye najja n'agitwala n'agirya. You know, he's that frustrated, by the way.
And I don't blame him. And it's unfortunate. The talents of our youth are being stolen like that. You know, our Ugandans are being robbed by fellow Ugandans in that way. In a country where there's high unemployment rates and you encourage self-employment, job creation, and creativity and talent is one of those avenues. But then people go there, but then the policies don't support them. They are robbed. So, as they say, into copyright, chechiringe chapa chetaka. Music kati womumma. Wogule ettaka nogenda Uganda Land Board nekuma echapa ekikulaga obwannannyini. Enkya nosanga wali omuntu azimbyewo ennyumba nga you have nothing to show that this is yours. So that is what the government pretty much is denying
you guys.
Yeah, the right to actually own and earn and claim. And you see, not in words, because you take a copyright debate deal. But enforcement, kubanga Jackson bogenda wano nokwate nyimba z'abagayi notanko zitunda nga tolina gosasudde nga tolina notanko zikozesa broadcasting anything you want. Who will come and say anything?
Nobody.
Thank you. So is that a law now? Is there a law which no one enforces?
When Kenzo or when you guys sit at the Fed, what do you discuss exactly? Do you put this on table?
All these we are aware, and we have talked for years to different government agencies. The problem is not this side. The problem is that singafa by no means bwokuliwandiika etteeka ne tugamba ne enforcement egenda kuba bweti ne tukipassing and implementing twandikikoze, but we are not the ones who
have to implement.
We can only advocate.
Wow.
And push for it, but ultimately it is the leaders government of the nation who are supposed to be working for the people.
Have you been to Gulu with the gentleman?
No, I haven't been.
Celeb?
I haven't been to Gulu.
He listens to people's views. I don't know if they tell him this.
Yeah, but Celeb is not in the legislature. I don't think Celeb can help you pass policy. I don't know.
Taina influence or
I mean, he has influence, because but ultimately, Parliament has to pass something, or the ministry has to so.
Okay.
The best he can do, I guess, I mean, he can give support, and these are things that I assume have been expressed to him. Although, of course, industry sometimes as we are pushing this agenda, there is also not everyone is on board with the same agenda, because remember, whenever there is a crisis, there is someone benefiting from a crisis. So there are also those who want the status quo to stay as it is, for whatever reason, for one reason or the other. Thank you.
So, kakati kale, said and done. Bichi bye wenyumiriza industry, the years, it's your journey. What is it you're proud?
I mean, I'm proud that I've stood the test of time. You know, that a song I did over 15 years ago when I played, like I was last night at the Villa. It's like I released it last month.
Yes.
There aren't many songs like that, you know. And also the fact that I have a song I released 15 years ago, but I also have one I released last year. And the sound has transformed and transcended to be able to still be relevant as an artist. I think that's something to be thankful for, to God and to the fans.
Wow. Yeah. Okay, Tonix, let's talk about the show. What down Noga Kankule show?
Yeah, my journey. I mean, why not? This show was supposed to come earlier, actually. Around the time where I dropped Sunday. Then lockdown came in. And then what we thought was going to be 6 months became 1 year, 2 years. So, plan is on you know. So, and of course, then I released more music during and after lockdown, the Sikuleka, My Miss, that kind of stuff. So I figured now we can do what we failed to do then because of the lockdown.
Well, you're still very young, but your music, sawa zino bamukuba music classics. It's weird.
I think it's because I have classics.
You have classics,
but I also have
the today music.
Yes.
Yet you're still young. So,
but I think that's one. The beauty of starting.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Michael Jackson about ngaba name yake etano.
Yes.
So by the time he's 20 years,
people think he's a classic.
People think he has songs that are classics because now it's crazy.
So, but the ambition is still there. What is it you wanna? What is it? It should be the watch chi. Moving forward, chogamanti chinonino chituka in the industry.
Well,
what is your drive now?
I think my drive is self-actualization. As an artist, you spend majority of your life living for the fans. You know, you're thinking about the fans. You're releasing music. You're spending sleepless nights and long days and long nights to entertain the fans and keep the fans happy. So, and sometimes you can forget
that you also have a life.
Thank you.
For example, you know kuwasa. Wawasa.
You know kavaska kenjagala ku.
Bakatuwe.
1 Corinthians.
Mo Bible.
1 Corinthians 7.
Kagamba.
No,
1 Corinthians 7 Kagamba kata.
Jerome.
I have a Bible here.
I saw a verse today that I had never seen, and I wondered, how is it possible that no one has ever
talked about it?
1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 20. Is it 20?
Jam related esimu ukafunye.
1 Corinthians chapter 7
verse 28.
But if you do marry, you have not sinned. And if a virgin marries, she has not sinned. But those who marry will face many troubles in this life. And I want to spare you this.
Tonix, I was dying. I was such a and if you do marry, you have not sinned.
Yes.
And if you are if a virgin marries, she has not sinned. But those who marry will face many troubles in this life. And I want to spare you this. Let me get Kati.
It's like that thing that exists. But never kwa positive side. Positive side. I never get a marriage. I never gamba. Ngabuze fumbo buli butengama. It is something you must do because society demands it.
Yeah.
And I mean, but there you are.
Wow. Olimuchi. Olimurokole. You were a church boy.
Yes. Actually, I began in Lillian and I in high school. We used to sing in fellowship. That's how I learned. Grew to love guitar.
Are you still part of it?
Yes.
Fellowship?
No, I haven't fellowshipped in a minute, but yes, I'm still a church boy.
You pray?
Yes, definitely.
You're born again?
Yes.
Wow, that's beautiful. That's beautiful.
So that verse.
So that is why you're still, but of course part of understanding yourself, chogambi into yagala kwezura kati now it's about you, not the fans.
True.
Yes. Moving forward?
Yes. That's more.
But at least you have kids?
Yeah, I will have.
Don't have
that marrying, the family thing.
But I actually remember in your prime days, they related you to some beautiful girls. I mean, they used to relate me to anyone I would take a picture with. They say, hey, because we used to party together and we take pictures. We say, in pictures. naye abaddala wali abameka
sijjukira nali busy nga nkola nnyimba ebyokulya nali sibiri.
Let's talk about the shows, wind up the show. So let's start November, the My Journey concert.
Oh yes.
You're excited about it. Chicho gendo waba na Uganda. What should they anticipate?
I mean, what people have grown to expect from Allan Tonix. It's good live music experience. Yes. Goosebumps and adrenaline. Yes. From Chitaguriro all the way to some serenading vibes. So I want to give a well-balanced experience. Good. So nga start in November, muje ku Serena. You can buy your tickets by dialing *252 *4#. *252 *4#.
Then you
ndoza ojaka bawandikirawo wansi.
Jaka baterawo.
It's very direct. As soon as you dial that, it just brings that. Sibi Wamvu.
It's your own. Thank you so much. We wish you the best, brother.
Thanks for having me.
And keep it up. Nabadde njagala kugamba ki in the camera. After the show, and we were debating this with my girl Tash. I want you to have a band. Abantu bano bayimbe. Ugandans, you don't owe them new music every day. Let them first consume that old.
Word.
That music grows. Old is wealth. Old is gold.
Word. And you know, it's amazing that when you're the timelessness, if you're timeless and you're able to still produce music that's relevant with whichever generation. Nikati waliwo generation, waliwo abantu abamanyi enyimba zange from romance. Nenga atabera nange maybe bali batonyo tebajjukira.
Ate bakawule bagamba obona ani ono muyimbi waffe kyo waleero.
Nga bamanyi ono Tonix owa from 2018, 19, 20 ngo wa 2008 tebamu. Either we're too young, so
but they
rediscover. They rediscover to actually relate the two. And she's like, oh wow, it's the same guy. So that is also another aspect of the journey I want to bridge that gap.
Wow. You know? Kale, wish you the best about Basibuli to
Thank you. Guys, thank you so much for joining us today with Badman Jackster on BBS. Nenga wetu gaminga start November, Serena Hotel, *252 *4#. Ofune ticket yo. Alibadi chaliko is emitwalo kumi for ordinary, but the ordinary tickets are 150. Though right now to Alibad 100. Table yabuka debusatu. And then we have VIP for 500k. That's a seat on a table.
Wow. So kakati Tonix agenda kunkubirako. You play for me Sunday. That song. That song.
Let me see.
I was watching Gundi. Who wrote that song? Shina Skies. Wow. How do you do this?
Which?
Wokolera DJ Oluyimba. That partnership, how does it benefit both parties?
You agree? Because of music can be consumed online. It's easy. You know you can have shares
in a song.
Yes. Because of the way online consumption is. And that's why I'm saying that business people in Uganda, they don't understand how the potential of this. It is now in Jackster to sobola okuleta sente tuteke mu luyimbo wa mu luyimbi nga tulina shares. Why? And things like online, YouTube, blah blah blah. It's very
direct.
The accounting is self-explanatory. If you have a 20% share, there'll be no.
You are chikola direct.
Yes.
Viewers and
the figures are clear. You get. So it's really easy. Technology has changed things. The internet age has changed some things that are easy. We're just going into. We don't catch up. We're not catching up fast enough. Yeah.
Okay. Kali, there you go. Sunday.
Yakutuntuza ye tolina bwe wanubuka beyakola ebiyakukola shumaye malaika abakyala nga gwe abamalirira temutera kusangika cause you made you completely for me. God made you perfectly yeah. Bakutona kusante like malache God made you on Sunday, yeah, He made you right. Rakutana Sunday, God made you on a Sunday, yeah, He made you right.
Woo! Beautiful music, beautiful music, beautiful music. 3rd November, let's link up at Serena.